Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Number 61, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Settling in now, Jose Iglesias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat is going to win this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with it.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 0-1 delivery. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. He's set and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Rowell moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping in, Ivan Jimenez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ivan Jimenez.
Pitch on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jimenez is retired, and there's 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Ken Rowell. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. A dozen home runs, and the RBI count at 35. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Runner at second here with one man out. Looking at his career totals, Hicks hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mata moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Bases are empty here with two men out. A bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's one run on one hit, one error, and no one left on base. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. It's the Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. So striding in, Mike Gerber. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and one strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Leonis Martin. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch of the at-bat. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now. 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Iglesias is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's 3 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting seventh.
At the plate, Brandon Drury. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Digging in now, Darwin Lugo. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses for ball 1. Lugo stands at second with no outs. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Lugo rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mate, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rowell sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. One ball, one strike to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A ball and two strikes. Here it is. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's safe. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. Missed with a breaking ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, he got the base open.
2 out here and a runner at second. The count now at 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Line towards center field. Jimenez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Miguel Andujar.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. Hard on the ground towards short. Iglesias is up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Ivan Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in, John Hicks as we begin the top of the 4th.
Catcher, John Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, number 13.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Gerber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this option.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Rowell. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder, Ken Rowell.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Clears this one over toward first. But right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Grounded to third. To his left, Lugo. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
And the pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Two-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fires into his motion, trying to work it full on 3-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to dump this one out to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Dawa Lugo. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Andujar is there, and he has it for the out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there.
The left fielder, number 8, Mikey Mata.
Ready once again, Mikey Mata. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. Martin on third. Iglesias at second with 2 gone. Rounded down the third baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Polanco over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers are out in front, 3-1. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Drury, a native Oregonian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Ready now, Miguel Andujar.
First baseman, Miguel Andujar.
He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fires pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Mata moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. So digging in now, John Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 55, John Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. This is line to left. Hicks has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Gerber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. To short. Gregorius is there. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Polanco moving to his left. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Tigers lead this one 3-1. Now at the plate, Ivan Jimenez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And they'll Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off the tough count and get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Ken Rowell. Pitches high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
1-0 pitch. Popped high in the air. Hicks waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
0-1 count and the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1 out and a runner on second base. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is foul right side. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here in the Bronx, we're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Tommy Canely is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Now to the plate, Leonis Martin. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 12, Leonis Martin.
Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That misses 2-0. Popped him up. Gregorius is there. 1 away.
Now batting, number 18.
Coming to the plate now, Darwin Lugo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch to right field. Rowell is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Iglesias carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Lugo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Now batting, left fielder, Mikey.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mato, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Tigers lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Brandon Drury is on deck. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Alex Wilson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Miguel Andujar will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Gregorius at second. Drury at first. 1 gone. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. First and second now, one man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is under it. And that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
David Robertson.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Miguel Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 3. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Jimenez coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and it's still 3-1. Joe Jimenez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Leading off the inning, Ivan Jimenez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ivan Jimenez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Martin. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Rowell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Iglesias is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Jonathan Holder enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Holder.
striding in to start the ninth, Mike Gerber, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball three. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit out towards second. Polanco right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Count remains at 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Here's Leonis Martin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Shane Green comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 61, Shane Green.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Grew up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Goodrum ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly to Iglesias for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Brendan Drury. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Tigers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Fiers gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Shane Green records the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.